I think every generation is defined by its greatest invention. You've seen this throughout history, the generation that created the wheel, the telephone, the panini, the nuclear bomb, all of the greatest inventions of all time. And I was wondering the other day, what will our generation's legacy be as an invention? I thought, well, it's the T-shirt cannon. Yes, the T-shirt cannon. The cannon that fires T-shirts. This is how much we love T-shirt cannons. People have died falling out of arenas, reaching for T-shirts fired their way. And yet, we still have T-shirt cannons. And I don't recall any discussion of T-shirt cannons getting banned. Almost as if collectively we all thought, you know what, it's not that bad a way to die. That's a noble death. That is a proud, honest death. You are guaranteed to get into heaven if you're walking up there with a balled-up T-shirt in your hand saying, I f***ing caught it. Step aside. I'm coming through. I've got my passport to paradise right here. No one ever has more power than when they hold a T-shirt cannon in front of other human beings. You can conduct people like an orchestra of humanity. Who wants a T-shirt? Who wants a T-shirt? I want a T-shirt! And I can't articulate why! And incidentally, if that's how orchestras were conducted, I would probably go to a lot more classical concerts. I need more bassoon. Do you want a T-shirt? And what do we do this for? What do we behave this way for? Some of the shittest T-shirts imaginable. The worst quality T-shirts that could be made by any 11-year-old Indonesian child. And you're acting so aloof. You're acting so elitist and aloof, New York, sitting there saying, well, it's awful, isn't it, John? It's awful. When you see the way humanity behaves when presented with a T-shirt cannon, it makes one despair, does it not? Oh, please, please. Let's all agree. I think you know deep down that if I had a T-shirt cannon backstage now and I fired it into the middle of this room, there'd be a f***ing riot in here. And there's no need to be ashamed of that. That's a Pavlovian response. It's something we all share. It binds us. I've seen this work. For The Daily Show, we were shooting a piece in Union Square, and I got to fire a T-shirt cannon for the first time. And when you hold it, it changes your personality. And I turned it up to the top level without understanding what that quite meant. And I fired it, and the T-shirt went flying straight across the road. And people just automatically, without thinking, ran directly into traffic. There were 3 cops standing, watching this, doing nothing. Except smiling and looking jealously on, saying, if I didn't have this badge on right now, I'd be with them. And again, you're sitting there in judgment, acting like you're better. Okay, fine. If you don't believe my words, maybe you'll believe my actions. Lynn. Yeah, exactly. Bring it out. Exactly. You hypocrites. Try and resist. Yeah. Try and resist. See? I haven't even started yet, and you've already disgraced yourself. Who wants a T-shirt? Who wants a T-shirt? Who wants a T-shirt? Look at these animals. Look at them. They thought they were better, and they were. Who wants a T-shirt? I tell you what, don't act so elitist at home, because if this came through a television, you'd die for it as well. Who wants a T-shirt? That's right. Yeah, load me up. Oh, you're above it, aren't you? You're all above it. Who wants a T-shirt? Does the back want a T-shirt? Does there want a T-shirt? Do you want a T-shirt? You're supposed to be better than this, but no one is.